He was. All we saw was video of him going down the escalators and all of a sudden tossing two people. And he claims it's self-defense. And at one point at the end of the video, he just sits down on some like, yo, I don't want no beef, but I was defending myself. And, you know, security or police, whoever was there, was kind of like trying to get the other two men, you know.
In a shocking twist, Harlem rapper Jim Jones found himself under arrest after a heated public clash involving Chrissy Lampkin's former boyfriend. The incident unfolded in a busy public area, where onlookers reported rising tensions that quickly spiraled into a chaotic confrontation. The altercation not only captured the attention of passers-by, but also drew the intervention of law enforcement. As a result, Jones was taken into custody. For fans of Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin, this news was both startling and yet somewhat unsurprising. The couple, well known for their intense and often dramatic relationship, as showcased on Love and Hip Hop, has consistently attracted attention both on and off camera. However, this latest event takes their notoriety to a new level, prompting discussions about loyalty, public confrontations, and the constant scrutiny that comes with fame. The evening reportedly started off uneventfully, with Jim Jones and Chrissy enjoying a casual outing together. Things took a sharp turn. However, when they unexpectedly encountered Chrissy's ex-boyfriend, eyewitnesses describe a noticeable shift in the atmosphere almost immediately. While initial exchanges might have seemed civil, it became evident that unresolved issues lingered between the two men. The situation escalated after what began as a verbal exchange allegedly turned disrespectful. Chrissy's ex reportedly made a comment about her, which many nearby perceived as intentionally provocative. Known for fiercely defending his loved ones, Jim Jones was visibly angered. Witnesses reported that the rapper confronted Chrissy's ex, his body language radiating a mix of frustration and protectiveness. What started as a heated verbal disagreement quickly escalated further. Jones, who is famously known for his bold personality and Harlem-bred resilience, was not about to back down. The conflict soon became physical, with the two men engaging in a fight that left onlookers stunned. "It was intense," said one witness who wished to stay anonymous. One minute, they were arguing, and the next, it turned into a full-blown brawl. Jim wasn't holding back, you could tell he was fired up. Despite efforts from bystanders to de-escalate the situation, the confrontation continued to intensify.
Even when they broke it up, he was calm. And security was yoking up the other guys.
Yeah, it didn't even look, the energy Jim was getting, even when it ended, was like, hey, I don't know what happened here, you know? So hopefully that old man who got
Videos of the altercation, which quickly made their way onto social media, revealed the chaotic events as they unfolded. Some clips captured the initial argument, while others showcased the physical fight, with a crowd of stunned onlookers gathering around the two men. The commotion inevitably caught the attention of local law enforcement, who arrived on the scene within minutes. Police officers stepped in to separate the two men and worked to bring the situation under control. Jim Jones was placed in handcuffs and escorted to a nearby police vehicle, his expression reflecting a mix of frustration and resignation. At this point, it remains uncertain whether Chrissy's ex-boyfriend was also detained or if he intends to press charges against Jones. However, Jim Jones was booked on charges that may include assault and disturbing the peace, depending on the full scope of the incident. This isn't the first time Jones has found himself in the headlines for reasons unrelated to his music career. As a key member of the legendary hip-hop collective Dipset, Jones has long been associated with a reputation for street credibility. But that same reputation has, at times, placed him in situations that challenge his ability to stay composed. His relationship with Chrissy has also been a constant source of public fascination, particularly after their time on Love and Hip Hop. Their bond, though built on a foundation of deep love, has often drawn public scrutiny. News of Jones's arrest sent social media into a frenzy, sparking reactions from both fans and critics alike. Many praised the rapper for standing up for Chrissy, viewing his actions as a sign of his unwavering loyalty. "Say what you want about Jim, but he's always been solid when it comes to Chrissy," one Twitter user remarked. Another chimed in, echoing a similar sentiment. On the other hand, some were less forgiving, emphasizing the dangers of engaging in public disputes, particularly for someone as high-profile as Jones. "You need to be smarter when you're in the spotlight," an Instagram user commented. "This could have been resolved in a different way." The incident has also reignited broader conversations.
Me too, Ebro. Let's break it down. I watched it quite a bit. I broke it down.
Because I was like, wait, Jim was in front of these people.
Yeah.
And so, which would say that someone came behind him. And there's older people in front of Jim Jones.
Which is probably the most unfortunate part, is that one of the old people got, like, knocked down, if you saw.
I think that old man got hurt bad.
He might have been hurt. He wasn't involved in that.
But it looks as if the people behind Jim like jumped on Jim, because then Jim's in a position where he lifts the dude up and basically...
The way public figures handle conflict and the constant pressure of being under scrutiny is a topic that has resurfaced following this latest incident. For Jim Jones, this new controversy could bring both legal and professional consequences. If assault charges are pursued, he could face court appearances, fines, or even jail time. Moreover, the media frenzy surrounding the altercation might overshadow his music career and business endeavors. This could potentially harm his reputation even further. While many of Jones's fans are rallying behind him, calling for leniency from the courts, others are urging the rapper to make better decisions moving forward. The incident highlights how quickly emotions can escalate, especially in public settings, and serves as a reminder of the consequences of letting tempers flare. For now, the focus remains on what lies ahead for Jim Jones. Will he face serious legal hurdles? Stay tuned for updates. Or will this become just another fleeting headline in the unpredictable world of celebrity drama? And what about his relationship with Chrissy, a woman who has been a central figure in his life for so many years? One thing is clear: this event will continue to be a topic of discussion for weeks to come. Whether viewed as an act of loyalty taken too far or a simple lapse in judgment, the story of Jim Jones's public altercation with Chrissy's ex-boyfriend adds another complex layer to the rapper's life narrative. In a surprising twist, Harlem rapper Jim Jones found himself arrested after a heated public confrontation involving Chrissy Lampkin's ex-boyfriend. The altercation took place in a crowded public area where witnesses reported escalating tensions that soon spiraled into chaos. The scene not only caught the attention of bystanders, but also drew the notice of law enforcement, ultimately leading to Jones's arrest. For Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin's fans, the incident came as a shock, though not entirely unexpected. Known for their passionate and often fiery relationship, which has been featured on Love and Hip Hop, the couple has always attracted attention, both on and off screen. However, this latest event takes things to another level, raising questions about the price of loyalty, public confrontations, and the constant gaze of fame. The evening seemed to begin innocently enough. Jim Jones and Chrissy were reportedly out together, having a casual outing when they unexpectedly ran into Chrissy's ex-boyfriend. According to several eyewitnesses, the atmosphere changed in an instant. While their initial greetings may have been polite, it quickly became clear that unresolved tensions were still present between the two men. The situation intensified after a verbal exchange allegedly became disrespectful. Chrissy's ex is said to have made a comment about her, which, to those around, appeared to be intentionally provocative. Jim Jones, never one to shy away from defending those he loves, was clearly upset. Witnesses report that the rapper confronted the ex, his body language radiating a mixture of anger and protectiveness. What started as a verbal back and forth quickly escalated. Known for his fiery temperament and the tough persona of a Harlem native, Jones wasn't about to let the situation slide. The confrontation turned physical, with the two men exchanging blows in a chaotic scene that left bystanders in shock. "It was wild," said one onlooker, who wished to remain anonymous. One minute, they were just arguing, and the next, it turned into a full-on fight. Jim wasn't holding back. You could tell he was heated. Despite attempts from onlookers to intervene, the situation only seemed to intensify. Videos from the incident, which spread rapidly on social media, captured the mayhem. Some clips showed the argument at its start, while others focused on the physical confrontation, with a crowd of stunned spectators surrounding the two men. The commotion quickly caught the attention of local authorities, who arrived within minutes. Police officers intervened, separating the men and trying to regain control. Jim Jones was cuffed and led to a nearby police vehicle, his expression one of frustration and resignation. At this point, it remains unclear whether Chrissy's ex-boyfriend was also taken into custody or if he plans to press charges. However, Jones was booked on potential charges, which may include assault and disturbing the peace, depending on the full details of the incident.